The Comprehensive Health Status Array is a combination of several tests together, including the Nutristat, adding on LH, FSH, PSA, insulin, FBE, and ESR. So your kit will arrive in the mail. What can you expect to see in your kit? You will have a clear biohazard bag. You'll find instructions and a requisition form. There are 7 blood collection Vacutainer tubes, 2 urine collection Monovets, 2 aspiration tips, 2 stickers, a plastic collection container with a yellow lid, and a post bag. If you're looking on your dashboard, you'll find that your health coach will have popped a preparation guide there for you. What you'll notice on page 3 of that prep guide is that you can expect another form to arrive. If you have had your appointment in the clinic, you might have been handed this form directly. Otherwise, you can expect it to come in the post. And that is for a couple of those additional tests that we've added into this. And I'll explain a little bit more in a moment. But please take the time to look through the prep guide as well as the full instructions that came with your test kit. Preparation. So 4 days prior to collection, please don't take any supplements. So we ask you to cease all of your supplements. Please do not stop taking any medication that you've been prescribed, though, and you can talk with your team about that. For 48 hours, so for 2 full days before your collection, don't have any foods or drinks containing these ingredients, aspartame, MSG, and they're asking for a bit of a variety here with your diet. And then for a whole day before collection, there's no tea or coffee or any caffeinated drinks, fruit juices. And as you can see here, there's a list of really common foods that you will need to avoid. The collection for this test must be done on a Monday morning or a Tuesday morning. There are no allowances for this to be done on any other days. It is a fasting collection, so that's an 8 to 10 hour overnight fast. You're allowed to drink water, but nothing else. The first part of the collection is that waking urine sample that we'll talk through in just a moment. The other part of it is the blood collection, which you can do from either Melbourne Pathology or your local equivalent if you're in another state. And then importantly, everything gets bundled up and posted together. So on test day, so on waking, you're going to collect your urine in that little clear container with the yellow lid. You've got 2 of the Monovets. It's a little bit like a syringe. You're going to just take up some of the liquid, snap off the ends of the Monovets. Again, just go back and refer to your instructions and your prep guide for the details of that. And then those 2 little samples need to go in the freezer for at least 2 hours. The blood collection. Just take all of the forms down with you, as well as all of the vials that came with your test kit. Some of the tubes will need to be centrifuged, which means they need to be spun. So you'll need to allow a little bit of time for that. And then you take all of the samples home from the kit that got sent to you. The difference with this one is the form that we posted to you that Melbourne Functional Medicine sent, which you can see a sample of here, that one does need to be left at the collection centre. Along with the extra collection, the vials needed for this extra FBE ESR will be provided by your collection centre, and then you just leave those couple. It might be 1 or it might be 2, but you leave them there at the collection centre. Everything else that came with your kit goes home with you. And then you pop all of your samples together in the biohazard bag. Please make sure all of your paperwork is completed. Make sure that your name is on everything. And then you'll need to take it into your local Australia Post. As soon as those results are back, somewhere between 4 and 5 weeks on average, your healthcare team will let you know.